Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames, or Adam. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I'm finally making a video on the worst gun here in Zombies, or Black Ops 3 Zombies, and this is a video that I've been putting off because I really didn't know what the worst gun was in Black Ops 3 Zombies, because a lot of the guns felt pretty good, and some of the bad guns that were kind of noticeably not as good as some of the other weapons, they were still pretty good. But I finally think, after pack-a-punching every gun, using every gun quite a bit, I think I can now say what is the worst gun here in Black Ops 3 Zombies. I'm sure a lot of you, when you saw the title of this video, there was one weapon that just instantly popped into your head. You're like, yep, that's the worst weapon in Black Ops 3 Zombies. And I'm sure a lot of you were right. And that weapon is the Shiva. Now, the reason why I don't like the Shiva isn't necessarily the damage the weapon does or how effective it is against zombies. The reason why I think the Shiva is the worst gun in the game is it's just so boring to use. So I actually, this morning, when I was recording a video for today, I was like, well, I want to do a weapon. I do want to do a video on the worst weapon in Black Ops 3 Zombies. And I was thinking about every single weapon. And I've pack-a-punched, every gun. I've used every gun extensively, I've put a lot of time into Zombies, so I know what each weapon is like. And I kept going back to the Shiva as the worst gun in the game. And I was playing a game of the Giant, I think I got like around 23 or something, and it was just so slow and boring, and I hated it. Not because of the Giant, hell no, because of the weapon that I was using. The Shiva, it's so uneventful, and that's a huge reason why I don't like it. It shoots so slowly, and I was using it without Double Tap 2.0 for a good amount of time. It shoots so slowly, and you run out of ammo so quickly with this thing. It only has 10 shots in a clip, and I feel like I'm constantly reloading this, the non-pack-a-punch version at least. I'm constantly reloading it, and when you don't have speed coal, the reload is actually really, really long. And if you don't have Double Tap 2.0, this thing is just really, really bad. And even when you do pack-a-punch it, you get Double Tap 2.0 and Speed Cola, it does get better. It's a one shot to the head until, like, I would say maybe high 20s. It's a one shot to the head. But it's just such a boring gun to use, and I don't know, I can't put my finger on what's so boring about this weapon, because I love the FAL from Black Ops 2 Zombies. That thing was semi-automatic as well, but it was such a fun gun. I loved using that gun. The SMR, I feel like the SMR was not necessarily a better gun to use, but it was actually kind of fun using the SMR. But the Shiva, I don't know, like, this is a gun for multiplayer, but not for zombies. It just doesn't work in zombies. It's too slow, and it's too boring, and it doesn't just... Zombies is fast-paced at a certain point. Zombies is really fast-paced, and this gun definitely isn't a fast-paced weapon. It just isn't. It just doesn't do that, and I don't know, like, it's hard to explain, really. You gotta try it for yourself. That's the best thing I can recommend you do, is try this weapon for yourself. Play an entire game with it. Soon as you spawn in, buy the Shiva off the wall and use it for the entire game. Pack-a-punch it, get your perks with it, everything, and then see for yourselves on how this thing isn't necessarily bad damage-wise. It does kill the zombies, it's a couple of shots to the head, but it's just boring to use. And the one thing, good thing I can say about the Shiva is it's really effective against the dogs on the Giant. I haven't really played a full game with this on Shadows of Evil. That's probably something I should have done as well. But on the Giant, it is actually really effective against the dogs. It's like a one shot to the head, and they just instantly die, so you can kill the dogs really quickly. But other than that, it's not necessarily bad. It kills the zombies, but guys, I just wanted to go to sleep halfway through the game. I was just sitting there leaning back in my chair, just pressing the trigger. I'm just like, oh my god, this thing is just, I don't know, it's just horrible. It's boring. It's really, really boring. So anyways, guys, that is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, and make sure to leave it a thumbs up, and please play one game with the Shiva, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. Peace out.